You may see that this is the menu holder, this is the parent div, and inside this parent div we created a child div which is known as menu holder second empty block, and under this second empty block this UL, this unordered list, is coming. So we need to customize this UL which is coming under menu holder second empty block. So let's get back to stylesheet.css, and inside this menu holder second empty block we are now customizing just copy this class name over here. Now this is the second div that we are talking about, and the UL block comes under it. So what we are going to do, we are mentioning that UL over here. Customize this UL. So first of all, create a background. This is an ideal way. I have just customized the unordered list that is coming within menu holder second empty block. Now provide another thing over here. It is the width menu holder second empty block. It has a width of 800 pixels. So the width is needed to be 800 pixels over here. Press Ctrl S, get back to your project, reload, and you see that the UL has been now customized. So the rest of the things remaining here is the list item inside and the anchor tag that you have produced over here. So all you need to do, you need to get back to your project, and as you have customized this unordered list over here, then you have to customize the same list item that is coming under this unordered list. Just copy this class name again, and this time you just customize this list item. Provide another background over here. Suppose we are providing this yellow background. Now just get back to your project, Ctrl S, and you see that the list items are now appearing. Now in this list item, what we can do, we can float this list item to left. So let's provide it as float left. Just get back to your project, reload. Now you see that every list items, every single list items that we can see over here, those are now coming side by side. Instead of getting a vertical alignment, it is, if you just lift it off, no need to provide this float let condition over here. Just press Ctrl S, and then you get back to your project, and you see that this thing is now getting a vertical alignment. So if you want a horizontal alignment, as you can see over here in this template, that these menu items, they are coming horizontally, not vertically, and that is why what we are doing over here, we are just providing this condition which is known as float left. That means every list items, they will be floating left. Press Ctrl S. Nothing to be done over here. Now another last thing that remains is the anchor tag. This is the anchor tag that we have created over here. Now we have to customize this anchor tag. So first of all, get back to your project, reload, and you see that this horizontal alignment has been produced so far. Now you get back to stylesheet.css. In the same manner as you did over here, this anchor tag, it is actually coming under the list item. This is the anchor tag which is coming under this list item. This list item is coming under an unordered list, and this unordered list is coming under this menu holder second empty block. So first of all, we are copying this selector name along with its class name, and we are coming back over here, and we are providing this anchor tag. We are customizing now this anchor tag. Now what we are going to do, we are going to mention that the display will be block. That means this will be a block item. And if you are mentioning this display block, that means you have to mention a specific width. Now the matter is, here you have provided 5 list items, right? Here you have provided 5 list items, and in turn these 5 list items, they are occupying a total width of 800 pixels, right? So each list item, they should be occupying a total width of 160 pixels each. That means 800 pixels by 5, which descends down to 160 pixels each for each block. So all we need to do while mentioning that fact over here, we are mentioning that the width is 160 pixels for each block. The height we intended to be over here is 50 pixels. Now just press Ctrl S, get back to your project, and you may see that your list item is now appearing over here. But still there are some problems that we can see that we have to face over here, that these list items, they are all very decorative. They are actually using those bulleted list formats over there, but you do not wish to use some such bulleted list format now, nor you wish to have these underlines over here. These are actually the default underlines that is being used by the HTML by default value. So all we need to do, we need to make some further customization of our unordered list item. So that is why we are getting back to our stylesheet.css, and inside this stylesheet.css we are going back to the list, the unordered list, where we have produced this unordered list. And here all we are doing, we are mentioning list style. We don't need any list style over here. So what we are doing, you see that there are a lot of list styles over here you may use, such as this square, this upper alpha, upper Latin, upper Roman. Actually what we need to leave this place empty. No list items should be appearing over here. So all we need to do, we need to provide specifically that list style of this unordered list will be none. No list style is required. Press Ctrl S to save this document, get back to your project. You see those bulleted list items over here. Now just press reload, and you see those bulleted list items are now gone. This is the first major part. The second thing is removing those hypothetical colors over here, which is the default value of HTML. So what we are going to do, we are going to back to our anchor tag, where we have customized our anchor tag items. So we need to come back over here, and we need to provide us text decoration. So if we provide a text decoration over here, we don't need any underline, we don't need any overline or line through, those sort of things. So what we are going to do, we are just using that none option over here. So if we provide this none option over here, and if we come back, we see that this is an underline version. So if we now press Ctrl F5, we may see that these underlines are now gone. Another thing, you need to change this font color, you need to change the text alignment. These things are in extreme left alignment, but we don't need this extreme left alignment. All we need is to keep them into the central position. So we are getting back to our project. First of all, we are changing the color, the font color of this anchor tags over here. Get back to template, and you just change, just pick up this color over from here. This is the color, actually this is the color code that you are using into your template. Now you need to do to copy this color code, come back over here and place it over here. Get back to your project, reload, and you see that your color has been now changed. If you want to provide a line height over here, I think the best idea is not to use this height 50 pixels, except that you may use here the line height option. So what we are going to do here, we are going to make a line height. Press Ctrl S, get back. You see that the contents of this menu item, those are now aligning into a vertically middle position. Now the things left over here, which is now remaining central text alignment for this menu content. So all we are going to do, we are getting back to our list item anchor tag option, and we are assigning here as text align. Reloading it, and we see that each list item, it is now aligning into a central position over here. So we are now free to remove these background colors and the corresponding heights if there's any. So all we are going to do now, we are going to just remove up to this part, up to this menu holder part that we have created over here. We may remove these background colors so far. So all we are going to do, descending down from the top, this is the mother wrapper. We will be needing this mother wrapper to understand the position of the mother wrapper, if it is working properly or not. So we will be keeping it. Now if we come to this tagline holder, this tagline holder is actually this part, so we don't need this background. So all we are going to do, we are commenting this out, and we don't need these backgrounds over here. We are just commenting all these things out. So the remaining thing is I'm just pressing Ctrl S and getting back to our project, and we reload. And we see that all those backgrounds are gone. Now if you just remove these mother wrapper background, all you need to do over here is to remove this mother wrapper first, come back, reload, and you see that this background is also gone. Now everything is coming properly as it has been seen over here, except the fact that this list item, it is practically holding a background over here. So just get back over here and choose this color, copy it, come back to your project, and again, once again, all we need to do, we need to get back to our where should I go here to this anchor tag item, and instead of removing this background, all we are going to do, we are just changing this one. Coming back to our project, reload, and we see now that this background color is now appearing over here. So everything is coming in order so far. There is still something more that has to be defined, that has to be clarified, but this is for a scope for our later tutorials. For the time being, as we are now just learning how to create our menu bar, this is the thing that we are going to learn over from this tutorial. So in the next tutorial, all we are going to do, we are going to end up the rest of this template, and then we will be proceeding further. So thanks for viewing this tutorial. Hope to see you in the next class. Till then, bye. Thank you.